Hi there, it's Chimawokoro here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to place multiple indicators on your MetaTrader 4 chart, the MT4 chart. So you can have multiple indicators on any one chart, and I'm going to use just 3 indicators in this example. It's the same thing if you just want to have 1, or you want to have 2, or you want to have 3 indicators or more. But in this video, I'm just going to show you how to have 3 indicators on the chart. Okay, let's get on with it. So the first indicator I'm just going to place on the chart here is the 5TT gap indicator. And we need to go to Navigator and under Indicators. I'll pick out the 5TT gap indicator, the latest version in this case. Double click and it pops out this dialog box, or you can go right click, attach to chart, or you can also go click once, hold, and then drag it to the chart. It's the same thing. So either of those 3 things you can do to place the indicator on the chart. And so in here I'm just going to look at the inputs, and I tend to leave most things as default. So I'm going to leave it as 2000 candles back. So the indicator will monitor 2 candles from this first candle here. So 2000 candles back. The gap size we will look for will only be gaps that are up to 15 pips. I will not use alert, but I also want to see the gaps, the pips, the number of pips of the gaps on the chart. So I'm just going to say true and OK, and that's it. You can see here we have the indicator on the chart. So where we had a gap down and price moved up, so we're going to buy on a gap down and price moved up and give us some profit. Gap up, in this situation we're going to sell, and that's where you have the arrow. So if I zoom in on this, so this was a buy arrow, meaning we should buy upwards. This is a down arrow, meaning we should sell downwards, and the same thing here. Okay, so that's it for the gap indicator. Now the second indicator I'll put on will be the round number 5TT round number indicator. So you know the round numbers, where round numbers are actually psychological levels of support or resistance. So the indicator picks out round numbers on the chart and just draws those lines on the chart, so it's easier for you, the trader, to be able to see them when they're on the chart. One thing I will say here as well is the good thing about this indicator is I can switch from one currency pair to the other with I don't have to reinstall it again. If it's on the same chart and I'm just changing the currency pair on the one chart, then you can just switch. So I can go GBP USD. So click in the market watch, click, hold, and drag onto the chart, and you can see now that changed to GBP USD. And as well, you can see that the indicator just updated itself and showed all the gaps more than 15 pips on the chart. So I can pick out another one now, Euro AUD. So something similar as well. You can see GBP AUD, again something similar. All right. So on to the next. Let me go back to Euro USD. On to the next indicator. So the next one I'll go for is, like I said, the round numbers. So again, I'll just drag, click, drag, and drop. So here, this select the color of the lines. We can adjust the color of the lines, and I'm just going to change this from magenta, and I'm just going to make it a Dodger blue. It doesn't matter, color doesn't make you money. It just makes it easier for you to see things differently. So I change that to Dodger blue. You can leave it as default magenta, it doesn't matter. And now what do you see? You can see at every point where we have 50 or round number hundreds. So 1.1150 is a 50. Then the next one is 1100, which is 100. Then 111050. So if you're going down, that's what it looks like. Up here you see 1150, then 1200, then 1250. So the indicator draws it automatically. And as well on this one, you can just switch from one currency pair to the other, and it just updates itself. And then you can notice that down here there are no lines because price isn't here, so you don't really need to know the lines around here. So it actually draws the lines where price is and where price might be going from the current price action. So that's perfect, really. Yeah, again, that's NZD USD, GBP CHF. So again, something similar. AUD card. Again, it just redraws it. You don't have to draw this over and over manually yourself. And that's the beauty of the indicator, because you would have been doing it yourself, manually doing it when you switch currency pairs. And you can also go down to smaller time frames, and you can see them on smaller time frames. You can see, so you don't need to redraw any lines. They are just perfectly drawn for you. So you can take this move here. You know there is a 50 pip move, and the next 50 pip move is there around there. You can change the currency pair, and it's something similar as well. So you can see here, this is a buy line, actually buy stop line. So with the blue line, the blue Dodger blue line is 1.33, then 1.3250 down there. Euro AUD, something similar. So this is pretty good. Okay, back to my D1, and you can see now I do have the round numbers and the gap indicator on the chart. So you can see both of them displayed on the chart, which is pretty cool stuff. Yeah. And so the third indicator that I'll be putting on will be the support resistance lines indicator. So again, you will naturally be drawing support lines yourself. So that's a level of support, as a level of resistance, as a level of resistance, that's a level of support there, support there. But what this indicator, this third indicator does is it draws those for you automatically. So where is our, I sit there again, I drag and drop, and I want to show major lines and minor lines, and when I say okay, you can see now that you can see the magenta, the pink lines. It's different from the blue lines of the round numbers. So perfect levels of support and resistance are being drawn by those magenta lines. So if I go down to H4, you can still see that there was a line there, there was a line there. You can see all the times that line was a support or resistance line been broken here. You can also see this here, this level here has held, severally held there, and held there as well. And I'm sure sometime in the past it must have held as well. So at that level it broke and then held at this level here. So the first time he held here was here, and then he's done it a few more times down there, about a month after. So again, that's the third indicator. So right now we have all three indicators. If I go Control I can see all three indicators on the chart. So I can then save this template, a save template, and I can call it 5TT3 indicator bundle, and I can just go save. And why do I do that? Now, all the time it took me to apply the three indicators on their own, I don't have to do that for every currency new chart I open up. So if I open a new chart now, new chart, and I go USD CHF, that is what it looks like. That means I have to change the color, I have to change everything. But now all I need to do is just go find that template, which is 5TT3 indicator bundle, and just select it, and you can see automatically places all three indicators. If I go Control I again, you can see all three indicators are on this new chart now. So this is the support resistance lines indicator. The blue line is the round numbers indicator, and if I just come to the daily time frame, we can see the gap indicator. So again, buy there, price moved up, buy there, price moved up, sell there, and price moved down. So that's the indicator bundle for you. I hope that is clear. If you also want to have your chart clear like this, we do have a video in our YouTube channel that shows you how to actually replicate this light background, so white smoke, white background with red and green candles, candlesticks. The video is there, is already existing, so you go find the video in our channel, and any questions, do let us know. Okay, until next time, you stay disciplined, and let's see you make some money. All right, speak to you soon. Cheers.